What does the perfect body shape even mean? I asked and you answered my questions. So today we're diving into what we as a community have collectively said what is the perfect body. So today I'm going to be going through the answers from the polls that I added here on YouTube as well as on my Instagram, and we're going to kind of define what that is and me help provide exercises for this. And before we get into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys, because it really does help me. Okay, so as I said, I asked on Instagram as well as on my YouTube here, I did a poll to kind of ask, what does the perfect body mean to all of us? And I put that into a physical category, and then I kind of asked, did you have people that you look to and who we base that on? And those answers really helped, as I said, as a community, kind of figure out what that might be. Now, before I do touch into this video, I just want to make it perfectly clear that in my opinion, I do really think the perfect body is one that makes us feel our absolute best, whether that's providing health, strength, endurance, confidence, all those things combined, to me, really is the definition of a perfect body, and it doesn't need to be a physical aspect. However, for this purpose of this video, obviously I have an exercise channel, so I was just curious kind of what people's thought process was or what they prefer to focus on, and then me, obviously as a trainer, provide you with the exercises to help you reach those goals. But more than anything, perfection is really subjective, so please just take this video with a pinch of salt. It's just something fun, and again, as I said, I really just hope these exercises help you get to where you want to get to. So let me go through the questions that I did ask in this poll. So the first and foremost question was, I asked physically what was the perfect body. So as we can see here from the results on the screen, most people said it was all of the things I asked. So whether that was strong legs and a round booty, it was a flat stomach and a small waist, defined arms, or all of it. So collectively, we all said that we want to focus on all of those things. Now, a lot of people had quite mixed, I'd say, reviews on who they were looking out for, which to me is great because, again, as I said, it's subjective, but it was really interesting to read kind of what people were looking for. We had Kelly Clarkson, we had Kim Kardashian, Blake Lively, Kendall Jenner, Megan Fox, Jennifer Aniston, J-Lo, I came up, which, by the way, thank you so much, Heidi Klum. We had such a good mixture of people that we were kind of wanting to work towards, which I really liked. And then on top of that, as you can see here from the results, I asked people how long it had been taking them to reach their goals. And a lot of people did say 5+ years. So if there's anything that I can do to help get you guys closer to where you want to get, this is why this is being created. So as a whole, I'm mainly going to be focusing on everything that you guys have asked. So I'm going to dive into kind of what exercises to do for toned arms, what exercises to do help bring the waist in and tone the stomach, as well as build a bigger booty and get those thighs nice and strong. So let's dive in, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna do two different things actually. So first of all, I'm gonna go into exercises and what exactly those should be with demonstrations, and then on top of that, I'm gonna actually insert YouTube videos that I would suggest doing from my channel as well. So let's dive into the first one, which is going to be a flat stomach as well as a small waist. So as you can see here on the screen, this would be the video that I would recommend that you guys follow. It has helped me in the past and it will help you. Now, before you do anything, I know I keep harping on about this, but I really cannot explain how important this is. Please do this video on my channel before you even think about getting into the core, okay? Because if you do not have the correct connection with your stomach, as well as the correct breathing, you're not gonna be doing anything, okay? So make sure you check out this video. Do this. Once you have that basis down, go ahead and get into it. You can do that video that I have suggested in the video, or if we're gonna have a look at doing some other exercises, the first and foremost one that I would do would be Russian twists. Russian twists are great for targeting the obliques, which is the area here of the waist. I love these and swear by them. The second one that I would suggest doing is bear planks. Bear planks helps to engage the transverse abdominis / your core, which is really what we mainly want to focus on. That is going to help to tighten and tone everything and bring everything in nice and tight. Let's go into the next one. So the next one that everyone was asking about was defined arms. So arms are something that all of us love to work on. I'm sure we want to look sexy and feel strong when we're wearing, summer now, we want to wear our like strappy halter neck tops and whatever. So the best exercises are always my armless, weightless arm workouts. I love these and I think they are amazing. So if you guys want to do a video for this, obviously, ding, 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 this video that's so popular is what I would recommend. It's popular for a reason. It works and it's amazing. So do that. If again, we're gonna look at, you know, some exercises that you can do, my favorite ones to always target the arms will be, first of all, arm pull downs, which again, I'm gonna demonstrate. We're going to have arm circles forward and back. And then also we're just gonna have really nice and simple arm pull ins. I really hope they target the arms, the shoulders, the triceps and biceps, as well as the back, and kind of all those things combined are gonna help to tone up the arms and make them feel sexy, which is what we want, yeah? Okay, and moving on to the last one. So this one was, again, quite popular, but I'd say it wasn't the top one, which I was quite surprised at. However, it is a round bum and toned strong legs. So if you are looking for a video that is gonna combine both of those things, please, ding, 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 check out this video here. This is a video that I would have created a few years ago. I absolutely love it. I hope that it really tightened and lifted my bum, as well as working on the thighs. Now, alongside that, I really do need to emphasize that cardio is super important as well. So alongside that, ding ding, I would recommend doing this HIIT workout too, because we want to be combining HIIT as well as the toning exercises to help strip the fat, build up the muscle, and make you feel leaner and stronger overall. Obviously, that is the purpose. So these two videos combined, I feel are really gonna do you the best, and I would suggest doing that. So that's that one. Now, if you're gonna have a look at exercises that I would suggest doing, to me, I'd focus on a mixture of compound exercises as well as the smaller muscle groups. So what does that mean? So the compound are gonna be ones that target the larger muscle groups, such as squats and deadlifts. I think those are amazing for building up the hamstring, the glutes, and the quads. So I would always recommend adding those in. Now, we know that I'm not a big believer in weights. I don't really use them myself. However, I have the tiniest of weights here. And the ones that I would recommend using are those, which are like, I think 1.5, 2 kg. You can get them just below this video, but I would include those. The other exercise that I think is amazing at targeting your thighs as well as your glutes are doing bridge thrust. So that is just laying on the floor, coming up with your bum up and down. Now you can add, again, some weights on here, or you can get a resistant band. You just want to be going up and down and then opening those legs again to target all of the areas that we really want to focus on. And then the other final exercise that I would advise doing is donkey kicks. I love donkey kicks, especially if you add ankle weights on top of that. That really does help to target specifically the glutes and really get in there and tighten, boost it up, which is what we're all here for, obviously. So that is kind of it if we're separating those things. And then if we're looking for more of an all-rounded full body workout, I'm gonna put one here that I would recommend doing that is fairly recent. And this is following more of the training style that I'm doing now to focus on toning and kind of leaning my body out in general. So this is a workout that covers everything. So if you're looking more to focus on that, this is what I would recommend. And then lastly, if you're looking to do another form of exercise, honestly, it doesn't need to be complicated. Walk. As I've mentioned previously in so many videos, I walk everywhere. So I would suggest wherever you can, add in those extra steps, add them in. So if you could take the stairs versus taking the elevator, do that. If you could get off an extra bus stop and walk further, do that. Park further away if you're at the grocery shop and, you know, walk that extra steps. Those things really, again, do add up. And for me, I think since I've made my cardio way less and I've focused more on walking and the toning, I personally feel like I'm in a really good place and I'm really happy. Yes, I know I need to gain some weight, and I am trying, I promise. You know, 2024 was tough, but I'm really trying to build up some more of that. And this brings me on actually to my final point. I know nutrition is probably one of the biggest things that we all really do need to focus on, but I think specifically when you are trying to build up, say, the glutes and the legs, you need to include protein into your diet. So make sure it's included in every single meal. But alongside that, please make sure you're eating enough fiber, because a lot of us do forget to include that as well. So make sure you're eating your fruits and your veggies, and you're drinking plenty of water throughout the day as well. Just silly little things like this really do add up to make the biggest of difference. So try those things. If you're someone that you feel does really struggle with getting enough of these type of fiber and things in your body and you suffer from bloating, there is a new 3-day belly tongue twister, 3-day belly debloat guide that I have just created. It's new, it's something that I've been doing and working on, and it includes meals for every single meal and snack that you would eat, all really high fiber foods that can really help, you know, reset your gut, bring back your energy and help with debloating. So again, you can check that out in the link at the bottom. But that is essentially it, my loves. Remember, there is no magic pill that you can take. Everything is all about consistency. And as I said, the perfect body is subjective. It's whatever makes you feel your best, makes you feel confident, and makes you feel self-love. That's the most important thing here. One of the things that I would really encourage everybody to do is track their progress. It doesn't need to be via the scales. For me, the best way of tracking is doing it with photos. You can see your progress and it motivates you and keeps you encouraged on your journey. So guys, whatever your perfect body might be, I really hope this video helped. If it did, please again, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button on my video. And if you are looking for someone to help you further in this journey, then you can check out my coaching program just below this video. I'm going to listen to exactly what your goals are, see how I can help you with customized workouts, a nutrition plan, mindset training, as well as me personally coach you one-on-one throughout the entire weeks that we work together. So again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for everybody that entered in their answers into my poll. I love you and appreciate it so much. Have a lovely rest of your week, and I will see you guys soon.